Hello YouTube, welcome back to Sergeant Houndoom. My name is Alex and welcome back to Pokemon Light Platinum. In this episode we are going to go and find Professor Oak and explore some more for Professor Jasmine, because Professor Jasmine, who is here, wants us to go and find Professor Oak so she can tell him all about her research. I've got a bit of a confession to make. This playthrough isn't going so well so far because the save file corrupted basically, so I've had to restart. You guys wouldn't have known this if I hadn't have just told you, because I've tried to make it look like I didn't have to restart. But if I'm a different level, that is why, basically. If my Bulbasaur is a different gender, that is why, blah blah. But anyway, welcome to Yellow Town. Now that we are back on our feet. I'm gonna tell you something now. Right, if you go in here, make sure to speak to Professor Jasmine, because she will give you Pokeballs. I did not do this earlier this morning when trying to record the second part of this playthrough for the first time. So make sure you talk to her. This is a good rule of thumb for this game in whatever sense, if you talk to as many trainers as humanly possible, because you get some pretty cool stuff. And if you go in this room here, you will see that there is a Pokeball. This Pokeball contains an Elekid, and if you take this Elekid, it's a free electric type. Technically, this is stealing, and I thought you'd get penalised for stealing. I thought it would say, no, you're a thief. But no, it doesn't. Completely free Pokemon there for the team, and I will actually be using this Pokemon, so I'm excited. So at the moment we have a level 5 Bulbasaur and a level 5 Elekid. I will train these both up, and I'm going to be completely honest with you, I will put cheats into this playthrough. None that will alter the game that significantly so that my experience is that much different, but I will not be grinding for levels because I'll just use rare candies. And yeah, I'm gonna put an unlimited money cheat on, I think, purely because I believe with these resources I can make a better walkthrough for you guys, and what's to stop you doing the same thing basically as well. So yeah, let's get on. And also, that guy up there is a trainer. I will fast forward any, as I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, I will fast forward any trainer battle, and you should have known by the fact that that just cut away there, that I will completely cut out any Pokemon battle that I see is unnecessary. So wild Pokemon, I will unless I want to catch them. Yeah, I will completely cut them out, and trainer battles that are unimportant I will speed up. One criticism I have of this game is the fact that the trainer battles are incredibly long. I've been doing that for about 2 minutes now. And something I also don't like about this game is the fact that there's nowhere to heal your Pokemon in these towns. Look, I've got an Elekid that's about to die and a Bulbasaur that's fainted. Can I actively go and sort that and get them healed? At the moment, no, I can't. So I'm just going to have to wait for a Elekid to faint. See, I'm now going to white out for no reason. Right, so let's go and take on that second trainer, shall we? Unless you can sleep in the bed, perhaps. Let's go and talk to this guy, because I want to see what he says. I can't remember. He's going on about trading. Yeah. If there's anything that I find, I will let you know. But I don't think there actually is anything other than Elekid and Professor Jasmine that's worth searching for in this town. I tell you what, one of the reasons I will put infinite money on, cheat-wise, is purely so I can stock up on repels, because as soon as I can get repels, it'll make my editing life a lot easier. I can just skip any sort of wild battle whatsoever, and I won't have to sit for ages in Final Cut editing. I swear, my Bulbasaur is just unlucky. If you saw that, my Bulbasaur got... That guy's gonna want to fight me, so I'm gonna have to again put a Elekid out in front. As I said, I'll boost Bulbasaur up with rare candies anyway. Not a lot. Like, I'm not gonna go overpowered. That's the thing. I'm not gonna make all my Pokemon level 100 at this point. I'm only going to use rare candies when I feel I'm under leveled, and I'm going to level them to an appropriate level for the area. So yeah. I was quite lucky in that respect that Elekid's poison point ability, I was quite lucky in that respect that Elekid's, Thunder Punch got me through that battle quite quickly. But Venupede's poison point ability is just annoying me at this point. Anyway, welcome to Central City. And we will go and heal up, and then I will tell you the things I have noted about this city from my previous playthrough personally, and what I discovered recording this part this morning, because there's a few cool things in this city. I'll say a few, there's one. But it's one thing that may be worth your time. So let's get Nurse Joy to heal us up. And then I'm going to show you what I'm on about. If you go this way, and you talk to this gentleman here, he will say the following. You can tell, just by looking at some trainers, that they have the capacity to train certain Pokemon really well. I'm willing to give you a great Pokemon. Do you want this Growlithe? He will give you a free Growlithe just out the bat. And this is fantastic in my opinion, because I love Arcanine. I remember I used to pretend I had an Arcanine as an imaginary friend, and I'd sit watching the episodes with Arcanine in the anime when I was a kid, and I just thought Arcanine was the coolest Pokemon. So I love Growlithe. I've played through Heart Gold several times, and I adore Growlithe and Arcanine, and I would be using it for this playthrough. In fact, I was going to, if you were allowed to watch my recording that I did this morning before everything screwed up. I was going to use this Pokemon, but it seems like this Pokemon still needs a Firestone to evolve, and from what I gather from doing research, you can only get a Firestone near the 8th gym of this game. And while that's certainly not the end of this game, it's a bit late, in my opinion. I mean, I could be wrong, because, say, Electabuzz, to get that to Electivire, usually you'd have to trade. In this game, it's through level up. But from what I can gather, Growlithe is still needing a Firestone to get to Arcanine, and with you only getting a Firestone near the 8th gym, I can't use it in this playthrough personally, sadly. He will then go on to say Growlithe is a Pokemon that is very rare and difficult to encounter. Only few have one, so you're very lucky to have encountered one. And I do agree with him there. That is an awesome Pokemon if you want to put the time in to training him. And I've just hit my super speed button by accident. But I'm going to come over here, place Growlithe in the box, because I'm not going to use him, sadly, for the reasons I've just stated. But don't worry, we'll have a fire type oh so soon. Right, and for now, that is basically all I want to show you in this city, because we need to focus on the mission in hand, and that is going to find good old Professor Oak. So if you come over here again, and we'll go and find him. Annoyingly, I made some stupid mistakes there, especially with Bulbasaur and that Spearow. So I'm just going to go and heal up, and I will catch you back here. And now we will continue on. Again, I nearly got wiped out by that kid, so I'm gonna go and heal up. See you in a sec. Right, let's go and finally find Professor Oak. Here he is. Sea cancer, Feebas are in season. They appear by the thousands at this time of year. Although they are brave, they rarely attack people and rarely appear at other times. Very interesting, Professor. Thanks for the tip. I think I'm gonna try and catch one. Amazing, Professor. I've fallen in love with these Pokemon. I'll try and catch one right now. Go, Pokeball. Wow, I appear to have captured a Feebas. It looks like a good Pokemon. What? Feebas is attacking me. Professor, I'll save you. And this is why I said it may be important to go and get those Pokeballs from Professor Jasmine, because I'm going to attempt to use Feebas in this playthrough. From what I can gather, Feebas levels up through level up instead of all like the affection system in this game. And I've never used a Milotic, so I'm going to try and capture one now. They are hard to raise, but considering I'm using rare candies, it shouldn't faze me. I'm scared to even attack this thing, because I don't want it fainting, because Professor Oak was right when he said they were rare. And yes, we've got our water type in Feebas. No, we will not give it a name. Thank you. It's Alex. Professor Jasmine asked me to tell you what she was doing. Important research on the creation of the universe. I need your help. She wants to show you her results. She's in the lab in Yellowtown. Thank you, Alex. I'll head there right away. And this is my nephew, Kenta. Nice to meet you, Alex. It looks like you're a skilled Pokemon trainer. I hope to face you myself someday. I'll say the same to you. Well, we'll be on our way right now. Thanks, Alex. Goodbye. Yes, Mum, hang on. Sorry, my mum's just got back from walking the dog, so I'm making sure she's alright. Anyway, we will go back to Central City and we will carry on with our adventure. Yeah, I'm gonna heal up. We're gonna go back to Yellowtown and then I think we'll end this part off here. And yeah. Oh, well, basically, I'm gonna go back to Yellowtown, see what's happening, get the brief for the rest of the journey. I will end the episode in Yellowtown, most probably. We will continue once we know what we're doing. I will do some training, do some leveling, and we'll see what's happening. Sorry if you can hear the tap in the background, Mum's just running the sink. This playthrough is going really well. The amount of awful things that have happened in this playthrough. Corrupted files, noise in the background. I'm doing really well at the moment. Anyway, let's head back to Yellowtown and see what we're having to face. Eventually, we'll become skilled at this. So let's go back and see the professor. I'm now going to have to blank out Facebook messages. Blooming brilliant. Absolutely fabulous. Professor Jasmine. Hi, Professor Oak. Thanks for coming. Thanks, Professor Jasmine. Alex had told me to come here quickly, so I'm here to learn about your research. Yes, Professor. With Alex, I've been studying the ancient writings about the creations of the universe. They said that Arceus created the world and all of the Pokemon. Incredible. This is actually related to my latest research into Pokemon DNA. It seems all species have the same small trait in common. Yes, Professor, right. Now that's all I know. I'll send you the full document on a CD. Okay, Professor Jasmine, I'm going to the research centre in Zenry Central City's radio tower. Let me know immediately if you have any problems. Okay. And that's where we will be headed to next. Good job, Alex. I've registered you in the Zenry League. Now you can fight the gym leaders and become a powerful trainer. Congratulations and take care. Team Steam are still after you. Right, okay. We are now ending this episode where we started, it seemed. I'm going to do some off-screen leveling, sort myself out, and then tomorrow we will continue this journey. We will be going back to Central City and going to talk to Professor Oak to learn more about his research. Okay guys, hope you enjoyed. If you did, feel free to leave me feedback in the comments, like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. I hope you're enjoying this. And yeah, thank you for listening, thank you for watching. If you've got any comment whatsoever, put it in the comment section, or you can tweet me. Have a lovely rest of your day, and goodbye.